Welcome to DataKdubai.com channel. Today we are going to have a look at the Seagate IronWolf 110 SSDs. Yes, you heard that right. Seagate has introduced a specific class of SSDs and they call it IronWolf SSDs after the hugely popular IronWolf hard drives, and these are also purpose built for the network attached storage. What I'm holding in my hand right now is a 3.84 terabyte IronWolf 110 SSD, the highest capacity available in this series currently. We expect to ship them in Middle East by the end of March 2019, and we'll start selling after that. Build quality on these drives is really solid. When I hold it in my hand, it feels very good to hold it because this is all metal casing, and metal casing not only gives it a good protection but also probably gives it some sort of a conductive surface for the heat to escape. Interface is the standard SATA interface, and you have the jumper settings as well for anything legacy. Now these drives are built on the same platform that Seagate have had for quite some time called Nitro. But since these are purpose built for NAS, there are some things that set them apart from Nitro. The very first thing is that Seagate claims to ship these drives with Agile Array, which is their firmware, which is designed for the network attached storage. Second thing, these drives come with a 5 years warranty and 2 years rescue plan. So though Seagate doesn't call these the IronWolf Pro drives, these are Pro class, enterprise class drives. Warranty is 5 years warranty, which is the same as IronWolf Pro and Exos. On top of that, they also come with a 2 years rescue plan. How the rescue plan works is within the first 2 years, if your hard drive or SSD fails, then you can not only get your hardware replacement, but you also get to send these drives to Seagate lab, and they will try and retrieve your data, which is amazing. And they talk of about 90% success rate, which I think is pretty impressive. So for 5 years you are covered with a hardware replacement, and for the first 2 years you are covered not only with hardware replacement but also with the data retrieval, which is very unique, and none of the other vendors have this apart from Seagate. Seagate also says that they will be shipping these drives with IHM, which is IronWolf Health Management System. How IHM works is that if you have the NAS from one of the major vendors, which is Synology, QNAP, Thecus, or ArchoStore, then you will be able to manage your drive's health right from the NAS OS. You will be able to monitor the drive's health and also be able to intervene to keep your drive healthy and running. As you know, the performance of the SSDs depend largely on how much space they have left. As you might know, the performance of the SSDs depend also on the free space that they have available. All the major vendors ship their SSDs with some sort of data reduction technique so that they create dynamic over provision. Seagate calls their data reduction technique as Dura-Write, and these drives ship with Dura-Write. But that's not something unique to Seagate because most of the vendors will have some sort of a data reduction technique anyway. One very impressive thing about these drives is that the endurance rating is 7000 terabyte written, which is very good when you compare that with the Samsung Evo 860 Pro 4TB 4800 terabyte written. So this is almost double that of Samsung Evo 860 Pro 4 terabyte. So these are the drives that are built to last. Again, the same point that I mentioned earlier, these are really enterprise grade drives that are built to last. If you are wondering how these drives perform head to head with let's say Samsung or any other hard drive, then stay tuned. We are going to very soon run a few tests on these drives within the QNAP or Synology NAS and the independent tests as well, and then publish the results so you can see how the performance rates on these drives are. That's all for it. Thanks for watching. Whenever these drives are available, we have not published the pricing on these drives yet, but as soon as the pricing is available, you will be able to buy these drives from our website on www.datakdubai.com. Thanks for watching.